And please continue to stay on the phone lines for our Ferris Nuts and Berries. We love that. I'll take that. Thank you, sir. We, in fact, are going to be launching for you the Anthony Scotto New York City Eggplant and Zucchini Pies. By the way, last hour we launched the beautiful Vintage Estate Wines from Valerie Bertinelli, so please ask about those wines. But this is all brand new, and these are right off the menu. I want to let you know that we have single ship and auto ship. And with this offer, you're going to get two 28-ounce eggplant and zucchini pies that we are loving. And we're talking about in less than an hour, having restaurant quality dinner or lunch on your dining room table. Joining me for the full presentation is Anthony Scotto. And Anthony, it's so nice to see you again.
Oh, thanks for the invite. I'm happy I'm here.
Well, I can't wait to hear all about the restaurant and how you're able to bring us that restaurant experience right to our dining room table. My job, Anthony, is to eat. So I'm gonna dive in, and I'd love for you to give us the backstory on this wonderful eggplant zucchini pies. Tell us the story here.
Yeah, so 28 years ago, we opened up Fresco by Scotto restaurant in Midtown Manhattan. We have been very successful and very happy to be doing things, but there's only a certain amount of people that can come to this restaurant at any given time. And I thought, well, why don't we try to get this out to everyone, anyone that wants to try it. The first example is that eggplant zucchini pie. 28-year-old favorite here at Fresco by Scotto, very, very popular. Layers of breaded eggplant and zucchini, ricotta cheese, parmesan cheese, tomato sauce, slowly baked. Absolutely wonderful portion. And really something terrific to have as your main entree or even as a side dish.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. This is I didn't get a chance to try it before the show. Wow. That's pretty delicious, I have to say.
So imagine that every one of your 2 container portions that you have coming to you is this much eggplant and zucchini. Imagine having to slice this on a mandolin, having to bread them, having to fry them, having to put them on the side and let them go to room temperature. Then you need mozzarella, then you need ricotta cheese, then you need to layer it with tomato sauce that you've made already. I'm giving everybody the opportunity of having this to your home, defrost it 24 hours ahead of time, cook it for an hour, you're done. Wow.
Crowd pleaser for sure. I love how I can taste all of the different flavors, and the sauce. The sauce is extraordinary, by the way, on this.
Yes.
Melts in your mouth.
Yes.
And your point is such a great point, because we love these wonderful, authentic Italian dishes, but we know that there's so much time and they're labor intensive, and sometimes the process can be days. And what you've done is you've been able to take that process where in your restaurant, they make it exactly the way that you've done 28 years ago, even from your mom, you told me.
Yes.
And look at how beautiful the restaurant is, by the way, in New York. If you're in New York, if you've had a chance
that's our outside dining.
Yeah, if you've had a chance to visit, you can see how beautiful it is. And if you can go to the restaurant, by all means, you know, definitely go to the restaurant. But what we love about this, Anthony, is that you get to bring that restaurant experience to us. And it doesn't matter if you live on the West Coast, or if you're in the middle of the country, or you're down south. But if you really want to be able to get the gourmet, award-winning, the authentic, once you take just one bite, you go, oh my gosh, this is really extraordinary. I want to give you an update. This is all that remains. And we've never offered, Anthony, I will say this to you, I've worked here at HSN for quite a number of years, and obviously we do have some of the most world-renowned chefs. But the quality of just the bites that I've had, that's unparalleled.
There's no question.
Yeah, it's unparalleled that it tastes so fresh, and that I can taste every single ingredient. It's amazing.
This took a year and a half. It took a year and a half to produce. It took us a year and a half to freeze it and figure out what to do with it once the customer gets it at home. I really think this is a foolproof, absolutely wonderful recipe that you'll enjoy when you're home. And this is what you're getting when you get it at home. There are 4 individual pieces, 2 in each of the packages. They say it feeds 4. but it's a little bit more like 6 people, just so that you know.
I would say this. I mean, for me, half of this would probably be good enough for me. But you know, it just depends.
Right.
It depends on your appetite, and for me, it depends on the day. I want to give you an update.
Yeah.
These are selling really fast. We do offer this to you on single ship or the auto ship. So I wanted to mention this is how it will be presented to you, just so that you know. And again, all you do is basically you're gonna heat and eat. So you can let these defrost for 3 to 4 hours if you want to. And this is perfect for any day of the week, right? We know that we are just a couple of weeks away from holiday, but whether it's holiday for you or it's a Wednesday, you wanna open up a beautiful bottle of wine and you'd love to be able to have this, they're phenomenal, really phenomenal. And a great gift to send to someone, Anthony. You know, it's so thoughtful if there is someone that might be under the weather or you just would love to maybe recognize them in some way. Maybe it's an anniversary and you'd like to just send dinner to them. This would be a wonderful and thoughtful gift.
Even at a weekend party, I need to say this to you. You know, you have 8 people coming to a weekend party. You cut these in 4s. You do it as a side dish with your salad and maybe a soup that I'm going to be offering you in a minute. But there's great opportunities to use different things of this menu and use it for your party anytime you need to use them. Remember, it is a 24-hour defrost and it is a 1-hour cook.
I love it.
You're done.
Okay, very popular. Let me give you, I don't want to stop eating it. But I've got to save room because we've got the meatballs and the sausage. Look at that. Look at all of the ingredients. Gee. Okay, in the single ship, okay, only 200 remain, so hurry if you're gonna grab that single ship. Try it, you're gonna love it. And then the auto ship, I'm sorry, Kevin, I missed it. Okay, 150 remaining in the auto ship. That is so tasty.
I completely agree. Completely agree. It's a no-brainer. It's just absolutely right out of the container, absolutely delicious.
Oh, I mean, it's just, I don't know why I'm surprised, but I'll be candid with you. I am just shocked with all of the flavors.
And again, if you want to have all these things put together for you, you want to make sure this was happening. If anybody worked with the mandolin to try to make these slices exactly the right size, it never works well and it winds up using a finger at the same time. I've taken all that work out for you. I've made this absolutely foolproof. It is simple. Just keep it covered. Let it defrost for 24 hours. Cook it for 1 hour covered. You are done. It is absolutely delicious.
All right, Anthony, let's move on to your minestrone soup. You told me this is directly off of the menu in the restaurant.